When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course,
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's... And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, Anthony out there with Tatum. Then there's Chamberlain. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we can see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seemed unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Davis with it. Chamberlain picks him up. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Here's Tatum. And Davis pulls it down. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Butler on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Leonard kicks to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Some showmanship from Butler on that slam. Never afraid to get physical with the D.
The pass to Giannis. Golden State moving it around. And too long on the shot.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Anthony against Davis. Here's Curry with the 3. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And an NBA Finals rematch tonight, and they're the defending champs. Certainly feeling confident.
Puts the move on, and Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Here's Butler. Nice D from Pippen.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Giannis against Jokic. Curry passes to Butler. Six on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's Giannis. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with some changes. Now comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Iverson's subbed in for Tatum. And then for Boston, Adebayo is checked in for Jokic. Irving comes in for Jimmy Butler. Nash is subbed in for Curry. Anthony with it, out defended by Adebayo. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Feeds it to Davis. Pass to Adebayo. Good work defensively by Yao.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Iverson outside. Puts it up from 7. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We take a look at the Celtics. Third best record here in the early going.
And you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Boston leading by 3. Davis dishes to Nash. Davis, the pass to Nash. Over Yao, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Morning's checked in for the Warriors. Paul George comes in for Pippen. And the Celtics also making a change. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Anthony Davis.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Yao with a screen on Nash. Iverson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it over to Nash. Outside Irving. Passes it to Leonard. Adebayo with a screen on Mourning. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Leonard.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And Anthony gets it to go.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Nash dishes to Leonard. Adebayo with a screen on Mourning. Here's Leonard. Warriors with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Mourning. And stolen by Nash. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Leonard. Over Anthony. Offline with the baseline jumper. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got Antetokounmpo. Pippen is out there with Tatum. Then it's Paul George, and it's Mourning in at the 4. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. A baseline J, and he comes up with the deuce.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, Whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. It's worked for him. GA, thanks.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Butler, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
You love how competitive Butler is. He insists on taking his shot despite the foul.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Warriors, and Anthony Davis is checked in for Boston. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Warriors trail by 5. Giannis outside. 13 feet away. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
Outside, Davis. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jokic against Antetokounmpo. Here's Tatum. It's good. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Curry against Tatum. Butler feeling it out a bit. Curry is inside. Tatum on him. Davis, the pass to Jokic. Over Giannis. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Here's Curry. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Guarding Steph is exhausting. You have to stay right on him, but he's so good at drawing the foul.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Yao checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Anthony comes in for Pippen. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Jason Tatum. The Celtics also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Jokic. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Butler. Nash is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Irving's checked in for Stephen Curry. Here's Leonard, drilled from 11 feet out. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Anthony's shot is off. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Suns.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's Iverson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact. And AI fights through it this time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mornings checked in for Chamberlain, and Pippen subbed in for George. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Anthony. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Iverson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Steve Nash. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And then for Boston, Jokic has checked in for Adebayo. Butler comes in for Irving. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Steve Nash.
How about the strength inside there from Butler? Just excellent at finding ways to get the D to foul him down low.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Iverson.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Antetokounmpo, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Steve Kerr. Coach, what did the team do in that first half defense?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
And according to my records, now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Stephen Curry. Anthony Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Butler. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Fades and shoots. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Tatum.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Butler passes to Davis. Stolen by Pippen. Tatum kicks to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Tatum against Curry. Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Giannis against Jokic. And here is Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Chamberlain against Davis. Back to Jokic. Launches it. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Now Pippen. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Anthony. Drills the baseline jumper.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Mornings checked in for the Warriors. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. It's tipped and stolen by Chamberlain. Tatum with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Knocked away. Here's Leonard. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Curry. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 11.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Outside Leonard. Passes to Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Giannis, he's checked in for the Warriors. And from second-rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Curry passes to Jokic. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pippen with it. Leonard picks him up. Pippen dishes to Antetokounmpo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Davis kicks to Curry. Jokic with the screen on Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
First free throw is good.
Now, look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Outside Curry. Kicks it to Davis. Leonard, the pass to Butler. Jokic with a screen on Anthony. Butler finds Leonard. And another miss by Boston. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts. And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Pass to Davis. Leonard with a screen on Chamberlain. Now Jokic covered by Giannis. And the pass to Davis. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Butler. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Giannis outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Jokic. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Warriors on top as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Chamberlain is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Tatum. And it's Anthony in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. Takes it from 10. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got his third assist on the night. Celtics trail by 3. Butler passes to Jokic. He dishes it to Curry. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Tatum. Giannis against Butler. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thanks, David.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Baseline J on the way, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Curry with it. Butler on the way. Pass to Leonard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum against Curry. Back to Leonard. over Pippen. Here's Davis. The kick outside to Butler. Jokic sets the screen for Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Pippen with a wide open look. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors. Butler from outside. The rebound by Pippen. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Davis with a screen on Tatum. Curry dishes to Leonard. Butler passes to Curry. Davis with a screen on Tatum. 6 to shoot. Chamberlain with the block. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Anthony down low. Leonard's there. Outside Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Curry looking it over. Dishes it to Davis. Will it go? He can't hit that time.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Curry against Tatum. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Anthony against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic with this screen on Anthony. Boston, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 12. Back to Pippen. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over Jokic. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's Jokic, top of the key. Curry against Tatum. Now here's Curry. Back to Jokic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, but that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And here is Anthony. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes an average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you next time.